Every single day, millions of packages crisscross the globe. Most of them are harmless, but what if the next box that lands on your doorstep wasn't from Amazon? What if it was sent from the darkest corners of the web and held something you were never supposed to see? This isn't a campfire story. These are the real, chilling accounts of deliveries that started on the dark web's multi-billion-dollar illegal shipping network. We're pulling back the curtain on everything from massive drug shipments to stolen data that can tear lives apart. And the most terrifying part? This criminal empire uses the exact same delivery trucks that bring you your regular mail. The horror of the dark web isn't just about creepy anecdotes. It's the staggering scale of its real-world operations. We're talking about a criminal economy that moves billions of dollars in illegal goods. At its peak, just one of these sites, a marketplace called Alphabay, boasted around 200,000 users. Before it was taken down, it had over 250,000 listings for illegal drugs and toxic chemicals. And this wasn't some shady back-alley deal. It was a global enterprise. Vendors would box up everything from fentanyl to stolen credit cards, then drop them into the same postal system the rest of us use without a second thought. The sheer volume is hard to comprehend, and the anonymity of it all makes users feel completely untouchable. But as they'd soon find out, they aren't. The story of Alphabay is really the story of its creator, Alexandra Causes, a 25-year-old Canadian living a life of unbelievable luxury in Thailand. To his neighbors, he was just another wealthy expat with a thing for Lamborghinis and sprawling properties. What they didn't know was that he was admin, the mastermind behind the biggest criminal marketplace on the internet. For over 2 years, Causes ran this massive hub for illegal trade, laundering hundreds of millions of dollars. But it all came crashing down during Operation Bayonet, an international raid on his home. Authorities found him logged into his laptop in the middle of administering the Alphabay site, with his entire fortune detailed on an unencrypted file. Causes was arrested on July 5, 2017, but took his own life in his Thai prison cell just a few days later, on July 12th. His story is a jarring reminder that behind the anonymous screen names are real people, capable of causing devastating real-world harm. The line between the digital world and our front door is getting thinner every day. If you find the scale of these shadow operations as unnerving as we do, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss what we uncover next. Not all dark web packages contain digital secrets or counterfeit junk. Many are filled with deadly substances that lead to real-world tragedies. In one major case, federal agents in Ohio identified a Columbus-based distribution cell for a massive international drug trafficking ring that used the dark web. This organization was responsible for shipping hundreds of kilograms of controlled substances, including fentanyl, across the United States. Investigations into overdose deaths have repeatedly led back to drugs purchased on dark web markets. One trafficker, whose operation was tied to an overdose death in Utah, was found with a huge stash of pre-packaged narcotics, fentanyl and heroin, ready to be mailed out across the country. And these are not isolated incidents. Authorities have explicitly attributed numerous overdose deaths across the United States to purchases made on Alphabay alone. A simple click can and does lead to a lethal delivery. Maybe the most insidious thing to come out of the dark web isn't delivered in a box at all. It's a digital package containing the most sensitive pieces of our lives. In one of the most horrifying data breaches in recent history, the entire patient database of a Finnish psychotherapy center, Vastaamo, was stolen and then dumped onto the dark web. A hacker known as Ransom Man leaked the private therapy notes of over 30,000 people, including politicians, police officers, and even children. These notes contained gut-wrenching details of affairs, personal trauma, and suicide attempts. Victims then received emails demanding a ransom in Bitcoin, but it was already too late. Their records were online for the world to see, with the hacker signing off with a single chilling word: enjoy. After discovering their deepest secrets had been exposed, at least 2 victims took their own lives. On the dark web, you're not always the customer. Sometimes your life is the product being sold. From a kingpin running a billion-dollar empire from his laptop to deadly drugs shipped through the postal system, the horror of the dark web is very, very real. It's a parallel criminal economy that silently operates alongside our own, using the same infrastructure we rely on to deliver its terrifying cargo. The anonymity it seems to promise is an illusion, one that leaves a trail of destruction long after a package has been delivered. So the next time you see a delivery truck on your street, it makes you wonder, what other secrets could be hiding in the mail? What's the most disturbing thing you've heard about the dark web? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more journeys into the internet's shadows.